Hey guys, just a gun guy bringing you another gun review, and today it's going to be a pretty good day because I'm breaking out my personal everyday carry. For those of you that watched the Glock 40 10mm video, you did get to see that gun. But what I got today is I got the Springfield XDS 45. Gun is clear, gun is safe, so I can put this slide back down. Go over some of the features of this gun, talk about it a little bit. First thing is this thing is incredibly small for a 45 caliber handgun. The slide is less than an inch wide. So when you're trying to really conceal carry this thing, anybody that carries a Glock, I know a lot of people do, the problem that I have with the Glock, especially from a concealed carry standpoint, is the fact that the slide is really bulky on almost every one of them, except for maybe your Glock 43s that came out in 9mm. Those are a little bit smaller, and I do like those because they are smaller. I'm a big 45 caliber person. I love the round. A lot of history behind that round. That round was designed for the 1911 pistol, which happens to be my favorite pistols of all time. Going back to the gun, so slide less than an inch wide. The barrel is 3.3 inches long. Incredibly small, but the accuracy you get out of these is awesome. The grip that's on this, very grippy. Polymer. It's not a stippling, it's almost like a machined kind of stippling grip. I don't really know what you would call it, but when it's in your hand, even like today when it's hot and it's sweaty out, I mean, this thing really does just kind of melt right in your hand. I call this small but mighty because it's small, but the round that it fires is an awesome round. The 45 caliber round may be slow in the standard of, instead of going 1,100 feet per second, it goes 800. Tomato, that many feet per second, you're still moving. Really like the gun. You kind of sacrifice capacity with the magazines that come with the gun. You can get an extended magazine, which I do have down here, that I use as a backup. Only get 5 rounds in this mag. So very important that if you do get a gun like this, that you train. You train yourself how to shoot. You train yourself how to be accurate. Because you don't have a lot of rounds, but that's okay with me. The other mag that I got is a 6-round mag, and we'll put that in the gun. And you can see the extra length. You know, my pinky really fits on there really good. I don't like concealed carrying with this mag because I'm trying to hide it as best I can. So with this extra, let's just say 3/4 of an inch. That's just three quarters of an inch that's going to be sticking. You know, you conceal carry, so this is the part that goes up. This is the part that everybody sees, and as you can see, that's the part that's the hardest to conceal carry. When you have the flush cut mag in it, I mean, it really is very concealable. I love this gun. I absolutely love this gun. I've done defensive class training with it, shot. I bet you I have probably close to 800-900, maybe close to 1,000 rounds. I'm going to say it's less than that through this gun. Not one time has it ever malfunctioned on me. Never. I do clean it regularly. I do take care of my mags. The issue we had with the Beretta, I make sure that I empty out my mags so they're not fully loaded when I'm not carrying it, which is usually when I'm at work or somewhere where I'm not allowed to have it. Really love the gun. The sights on the gun, there's not a downfall. I love the red fiber optic front. Really awesome for picking up that front sight, and it's small. The white dot rear, they're not tritium, so they aren't night sights. If I had one thing to complain about, it's that it doesn't have night sights. Now, are night sights super important? To some yes, to some no. I like them just because if I have to be out during night, I know that I'm going to be able to see my sights. Why they're called night sights. Really like the gun. The trigger on it, I'll try and do this so you guys can see it. It does have a little bit of mush And then it's got a really, I mean, I'm at the wall right there, and a little bit more squeeze, well, and a little bit more squeeze, and goes off. Reset, very, very nice. Comes out, and you'll hear the click. Little long. I'd like for it to be a little bit shorter, but the trigger is a little bit heavy. But for a carry gun this size, I like it to be just a little on the heavy side, because I don't want something so super light that I have to worry about if I do have to get the gun out, and I do have to, I'm not jerking the trigger or anything like that. I can take my time and have a real nice, good shot. Love this gun. I got some stuff set up for the range. We're gonna have some fun today. I do have 3 different types of ammo. I have just Winchester white box, 230 grain, full metal jacket. These are not carry rounds. These are just for target practice, stuff like that. I also have Hornady critical defense, 185 grain jacketed hollow point. And I also have Hornady critical duty, 225 grain plus P ammunition. A lot of people want to know, well, what's plus P? So, a little rundown on what plus P. Plus P is plus pressure. What is pressure? So, what the pressure is when this gun is chambered, the amount of powder that's inside this gun is factory high for this ammunition. So, what I mean by factory high? What I mean is, this is the highest amount of powder that the factory Hornady wants to put into this shell to make this bullet go as fast as possible that they deem as safe. So can you get them hotter than this? Yes, you can, but these right here are very, very snappy, and I'm kind of interested to see when we shoot them water jugs over there how much bigger of an explosion we get, if we get a bigger explosion at all. A little bit bigger bullet, moving a little bit faster. So we'll see how these perform when we get over there. One other thing I want to do, is I want to do a trigger pull check on this. It's something I kind of want to start doing in the videos. Kind of let people know what exactly does this trigger go off at. So I'll get my gauge ready here. Okay, gauge is ready. Try and get it right in the center of the bow. And pull. 6 pounds, 4 ounces. We'll clear that. Rack the slide again. We'll do it 3 times, see how consistent we get. So first was 6 pounds, 4 ounces. Center of the trigger. Pull. 6 pounds, 4.2 ounces. So we'll clear that. One more time. We'll pull. 6 pounds, 6 ounces. So let's say average 6 pounds, 5 ounces for a carry gun. Very good, very nice trigger. It honestly doesn't feel like a 6-pound trigger. To me, it feels more in the 4.5 to 5 pounds. Probably because I'm super used to the gun. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get the range set up, and we're gonna do some demonstrations on how well this shoots. I'll go to the steel targets first, do some shots. That way you guys kind of got an idea. I'll give you my impressions of what I think while I'm shooting the gun. Even though I know how I feel while I'm shooting the gun, I want to bring that to you guys. So we're going to get set up, and then we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. Got the gun loaded up, got 6 rounds in it. Got 6 steel targets back there. Gonna shoot 6 rounds, try and hit all 6. If I miss one, I'm gonna skip to the next one to see if we can get all the way down to the small one. Let's see what the XDS has got. Six rounds, 6 hits, Love this gun. Absolutely love this gun. The sight pickup is awesome. Trigger is a little on the heavy side, but that's okay because it is a carry gun. I'm okay with that. Accuracy wise, as far as where I was holding, sights are dead on. Dead on, not a 6 o'clock hold. Not a huge fan of that. I kind of like a 6 o'clock hold. That way when I get back farther, I can kind of see where I'm aiming at. But really, really nice, functioned awesome. So we're gonna reload. I'm gonna go over and do mag dump, both mags. Should be a total of 11 rounds. We're gonna mag dump. We're gonna actually do a mag change in there too. And then we'll do an accuracy test over at the silhouette. So I'm gonna get reloaded and we'll be at the silhouette. Okay guys, we're back. We're at the silhouette. Gun is holstered on my side. I'm gonna do it like a concealed carry scenario. Have to draw, mag dump, do a mag change, mag dump again. We'll see where the bullets land and how they pattern. Gun ran super well. 45's a lot of recoil to tame, but bullets did pattern pretty well. All but one of those are center mass. I got one that pulled just a little to the right, but that looks like that'd be a pretty good shot in the arm. Got the orange dot up there on the silhouette. I'm gonna go reload, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna see how our accuracy is. I'll be back before you can say reload. Told you we'd be back quick. Already reloaded. Got an orange dot up there. We're gonna do a bit of an accuracy test with this 3.3 inch barrel and see how good of a pattern we can get. Mag, reload. That is it. We are out of ammo, and as you can tell from that group, minus the flyer, gonna have them. This gun is awesome. Those front sights, oh, the front sight on this thing is so awesome for shooting really slow, accurate rounds. You're probably thinking to yourself, was he even hitting it? That's because that bullet was literally going through the exact same hole. That's 11 rounds up there. And other than the one that I pulled and one that looks a little bit off to the left, there's 9 rounds in that hole. 9 rounds. Awesome. Awesome accuracy. Feels phenomenal in the hand. Really, really grippy. I mean, this thing isn't going anywhere in your hand. I absolutely love this gun. Now, we're going to go blow some stuff up. We're going to try and make my backyard smell good again. I'm going to go put 3 rounds in this gun, 1 round for each one of those jugs, and we'll see how big of an explosion we can get. Okay guys, we're back. We're about ready to explode them jugs. In my tabletop review, I made a point to mention that you should never carry full metal jacket rounds. Some of you are probably wondering why. Some of you might carry this round. This is my opinion, so I'm not the end-all be-all, but this is just my opinion. Full metal jacket round doesn't stop until something physically makes it stop. So if you're using these to carry and you happen to have to God forbid, shoot somebody, and hopefully nobody ever has to do that. But if you have to, this bullet will go straight through whoever you are shooting at. So say your wife's behind that person, your wife's going to get shot. Your child's behind that person, your child's going to get shot. I've shot these into massive trees and cut those trees down years later and find this entire bullet fully intact, still in that tree. It doesn't shred, it doesn't explode, it just keeps moving till enough energy stops it from moving. So that's why I wanted to kind of bring that back up. Very important not to carry full metal jacket rounds, in my opinion. Now for the Jugs, first round is a full metal jacket. Second round is just a straight up critical defense hollow point, and the third round is the plus P. So the second two, actually with all three, this shouldn't make that jug explode at all. It might knock it over, but it's going to go straight through it. I'll be surprised if it explodes. So we'll do the full metal jacket, regular hollow point, plus P. Let's see what it's got. As you can see, that plus P ammo hits like a ton of bricks. That thing exploded good. And as you can see, the full metal jacket, it did launch water out of it because it's going to. There's energy hitting that. But as far as it exploding, it did not explode. That bullet went straight through. That's exactly what that bullet did. The other ones, they hit, they expanded, they could have stopped if there was more behind it, but there's not more behind it, so they did pass through, but they mushroomed out and just kept going. That's what their job is. But awesome. I love plus P ammunition for that reason right there. I carry it for the simple fact that if I ever get myself in a defensive situation, I want something that is going to hurt, and it's going to hurt bad. God forbid I never have to do that. I don't want to ever have to do that, but that's why I carry it, because if I have to protect myself and my family, that's what I'm going on. We are going to do some distance shooting with this gun, 3.3 inch barrel. I'm going to attempt to shoot this gun at 50, maybe 60 yards. I'm going to go reload, and then we're going to step over here at 10, and we're going to go all the way back to 50, maybe 60. I'll be back in just a second. Okay guys, we're back. We're going to do some distance shooting, see how far we can stretch this gun. I've never shot this gun past 25, 30 yards, ever. So I don't really know how to hold. I don't know where the hold's at on it, back and distance. I have 11 rounds. When you're watching the video, I'm going to go from 10, then it's going to go to 20, then it's going to 30, 40, 50, maybe 60. There's no funny business. I have 11 rounds. That's what I'm shooting. So if I get to 30 and can't hit at 30, then that's what it is. I'm not trying to do anything that's not good. So 10 yards, let's see what we got. Yards, Springfield XDS. Let's see if we can hit it. $30 yards, XDS. $40 yards, Springfield XDS. $50 yards, Springfield XDS. Got one round left in this mag. That is a miss. Got another mag. Looks like I may have went high. 60 yards, Springfield XDS, 3.3 inch barrel. Long poke. It is a miss. That is a miss. That is a hit at 60. We're going to keep going back. Let's see if we can keep stretching it out. Springfield XDS, 70 yards. I got 2 rounds left. We'll see if we can hit it. Just push it to the left on that last round, real close. We'll go back to the table and we'll get my final thoughts. Okay guys, we're back. Final thoughts on the Springfield XDS 45. Phenomenal gun. I mean, phenomenal gun. If I had to rate this out of 5 stars, I would give it a 4.75. The reason it doesn't get a 5 is for one reason and one reason only. It's because it doesn't have night sights. If I put night sights on this gun, 5 stars. Cons of it, it lacks capacity, but if you're trained and you know what you're doing, you don't necessarily need 15 rounds in a handgun. You just need 5, 6, perfect amount of rounds. I absolutely love this gun. You can get this gun, they actually come out, Springfield Armory came out with a mod 2 of this gun in 45. They also make this gun in 9 and 40 caliber. You can get this gun, Bud's Gun Shop, $450. For $450, you get an animal of a concealed carry handgun, an absolute animal. I trust my life with this. I trust this to protect me every time I step foot outside of my house. I love this handgun. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed all the shooting. I hit from 60, which was not something I even thought was possible with this gun, with the short barrel. If you liked the video, please like it. Share the video, share it to your friends, ask your friends to come join. I am posting this video to YouTube, so this will be the first video that goes on YouTube for those that have been with me on Facebook the entire time. This will go on YouTube, so tell your friends about it, tell them about Just a Gun Guy. Tell them to come visit the page. If they like it, tell them to subscribe. You guys subscribe as well. And hopefully get some more content out. And hopefully we get some stuff out there that you guys really enjoy. If you got any ideas, comments, critiques, I'm all about constructive criticism. So if you got something that you've seen that you didn't like, let me know. I'm okay with that. And I'll do whatever I can to try and fix that. So, hope you liked the video, share the video, and God bless.